Egyptians are voting for a second day in a referendum on a new constitution drawn up following the ousting of Islamist President Mohammed Morsi. The army-backed government is seeking a yes vote to endorse his removal. Mr Morsi's Muslim Brotherhood, which has been designated a terrorist group, is boycotting the vote. Wednesday's voting has so far passed off peacefully, in contrast to Tuesday when 9 people died in clashes involving Mr Morsi's supporters. The new charter is to replace the constitution passed during the rule of Mr Morsi before he was removed last July. Polling stations are scheduled to close at 2100 hours local time, 1900 hours GMT, although it remains unclear when results will be announced. The BBC's Sally Nabil, at a polling station in Alexandria, says the number of people queuing as voting began was noticeably lower than at the same time on Tuesday. However, another polling station for voters from outside Alexandria was busy, our correspondent reports. Correspondents in Cairo also suggest that polling stations were not as busy as on Tuesday. The BBC's Ahmed Kalani says it was a similar story in the southern cities of Asiat and Sohag. The overall turnout for the poll remains uncertain, but the vote is expected to endorse the new charter. A huge security operation has been in evidence throughout the 2 days of voting, with some 160,000 soldiers and more than 200,000 policemen deployed nationwide. Work hard. The referendum is believed likely to lead to elections later in the year, and Army Chief General Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, who backed the overthrow of Mr Morsi, is considered almost certain to stand for the post of president. The new constitution was drafted by a 50-member committee that included only 2 representatives of Islamist parties. The authorities maintain that it is a crucial step towards stability. Under the new constitution, the president may serve 2 4-year terms and can be impeached by parliament. Islam remains the state religion, but freedom of belief is absolute, giving some protection to minorities. The state guarantees equality between men and women. Parties may not be formed based on religion, race, gender or geography. Military to appoint defense minister for next 8 years. Critics say the new charter favors the army at the expense of the people, and fails to deliver on the 2011 revolution. Mohammed Morsi, who was Egypt's first democratically elected president, is being held in jail in Alexandria, facing several criminal charges relating to his time in office. He says they are politically motivated. More than 1,000 people have died in violence since Mr Morsi's overthrow.